Hello everyone, welcome back to Planescape Torment. Might be a shorter episode today, but
the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
it will be an episode today. Right, we wanted to go check on the Sensate, see if we can't find Delora's man, although it seems unlikely given that we've already been there. We didn't see anyone, and I don't have any reason currently to believe that things would change, although maybe we'll get like new dialogue to like ask people where her man is at. I don't remember her name, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I know it was something dumb sounding, to put it lightly. Splinter. Looking for someone. Merry Man, that's his name. Merry Man is usually pacing back and forth around the lecture halls. Travels to the middle door in the eastern wall and the door beyond that as well. I'll likely wandering within the hallway you'll find yourself in. I actually did want to leave. So...
Alright.
Where exactly is that supposed to be? Is it supposed to be in here, I think? Also, I shouldn't look into, like, getting myself a proper, class. Like, someone in my comments was saying, I think I kind of want to maybe even go with, mage, just because, I don't know, that's the kind of thing I'm naturally drawn to, but we'll see. Well, once over here, is that, you're Jumble Murder, you're Merry Man. You're a Merry Man? This man looks like a bitter, cantankerous old codger. His mouth is twisted into a frown that becomes even more severe as he notices you coming his way. Merry Man my name may be, but merry I am not. Off with you, young one. No time for the likes of you. He goes into a coughing fit from the exertion of shooing you away so loudly. Wait, Delora wanted me to speak with you. That's so? About what, eh? Well? She says that you're her first love, and so long as you hold the keys to her heart, she'll never be free to love another. Which seems unlikely given the circumstances, but I'll say it. She told you that, eh? I'm surprised. Perhaps leaving her under Mistress Grace's tutelage did what I couldn't. Started to develop her feelings. In any case, I'll just give the keys to you. Wait, those are literally the keys to her heart? That they are. Delora's a construct, and you know that? A creature of sorcery and clockwork mechanics she is, and one of my finest creations. But cold, without emotion or character. I brought her to the brothel and set her so that she could not leave. That's kind of messed up, even if it's not a literal brothel. In hopes that the constant contact with so many others would begin to develop her own personality. The keys are the tools used to set her. She wants them because she's feeling that they're limiting her personal growth now, I suspect. Then why don't you just return them to her? Because I've become a cruel and bitter old man who sees he can get something out of you. Well, you know what? He's kind of a jerk. I'm in my evil arc. Let's threaten him. What if I just take the keys, my man? The only way you'll be taking my keys I want is by prying them from my cold, dead fingers. I'm uncertain of the wisdom in starting a row around the Civic Fest Hall. Oh, here, what do you want for them? I want to forget. I've lived almost 150 years now, and I've seen every sensory stone I've cared to in this grand hall. There's little time left to live, and I am too weak to go out in search of wholly new experiences. So I need to find a way to forget them all. That way I can start again in my final days. So do I just wallop you back in the back of the head, or what?
Updated my journal.
No, you bloodthirsty lummox. I need something, some item or concoction that'll allow me to forget, like a draw to the river Styx, something like that. Right, I'll return if I find something. Farewell. I bet you there's one in the shop. I say with no basis, but I mean, it's like, that's the intuition, right? Alright, there we go. We're in the curiosity shop. We'll talk to Vriska again.
Keep bobbing about, Skull. I'm gonna mount you in the end of a pike.
Okay, Annis and Morty are having fun. Yes, I am. Exotic items. Friend of the store. Back of the store. Nothing comes to mind immediately. What does the Fiend's Tongue do? This is the Fiend's Tongue. Cornigons, I think, but who really knows? It's said that, placed into the mouth of any living thing, it'll give the ability of speech, even if there was none before. I'm selling this oddity for only 66 coppers, should you want it. How about the Gorgon Salve? I traded for this as some sword-slinging prime wonder. Perseus, I think was his name. Smeared onto the surface of any being turned to stone and will revert them to flesh. Only 100 copper commons, a bargain considering how handy it might come in should you ever find a friend of yours transmuted to rock. Metallic cube figurine. Examine a small metal replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes in one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, horns, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Vriska smiles as you pick it up. A collector's item, perhaps, or a piece of artwork. Who knows? But I like it. If you do buy it, ask around. Someone might know more about it than I. You can have it for only 1,500 copper coins. Monster jug? It's a jug. It's got some sort of monster trapped in it. That's why your hair's prickling up like that. If you'd like it, it's only 123 copper. I'm not reading the full descriptions because I need to go through all this. Baby oil. Interested, it's the real thing, of course. Thousands of mewling mortal babies went to the making of this stuff. Hell yeah, that rocks. I don't even have the option to buy it? Why not? That's lame. Codex of the Inconceivable. That is the Codex of the Inconceivable. Great. I'll only say that it's just, well, I can't explain it. Mere words simply won't suffice. You can own it for a mere 1,000 copper commons, and believe me, it is well worth it. Alright, that'd be cool to get. I don't think it'll help us. Deva's Tears. These were collected from a Deva who was captured during a blood war skirmish. The fiends tormented the imprisoned angel for aeons before he at last escaped. The small bottle holds the 12 tears he shed in that time. The price is but 100 copper commons. The elixir of horrific separation. This stuff was compounded by a scholar who'd found she'd possessed a darker half, a side of her which took control at times and bade her to do awful things. This potion was to split the darker half away from her, creating 2 separate beings. Mercy killers, however, found and executed her for a string of depraved murders before she could use it. I'll charge you only 200 copper commons for the elixir. I'm guessing some of these could be fake, but maybe they're all real, just like given everything. Stained lens. That's a lot of text. You examine a stained ground glass lens the width of your hand, held in brushed steel ring. A small geared protrusion coming out of the ring makes it look as if the lens should attach to some sort of clockwork machine, and smells faintly of horrible perfume. Vriska holds it up for you. I have no idea what this really is, but it radiates a fairly powerful magic. An old soldier named Gissus brought it to me from a lower plane battlefield. He'd murdered his own men in order to escape the tour of duty there, and he brought me a number of interesting things he'd collected over the course of the campaign. I've kept it mostly as a conversation piece, so you may have it for 149 copper coins. That's pretty cool. Yevra's ring, that's Harvey backwards. Whenever I see a name like that, I always check them backwards first. I don't know why I do that. If I expect to outsmart the Fae or something, but anyways. This is Yepper's Ring of Almost Invisibility. It makes the wearer invisible where almost. I will part with it for the meager sum of 349 copper commons. Pretty cool. Rune-covered Ailstein. Did I call it a stain before? I don't know. An ale mug of unusual manufacture, which keeps its contents, usually beer of course, icy cold, whatever the surrounding temperature. 299 copper commons. You'll enjoy the frothiest ale you've ever had outside of the paraplane with ice. That would be nice to have, but it's not what I'm going for. Tattered ragdoll. The years have not been kind to this tiny ragdoll. It's coming apart of the seams, and it looks like its threads are unraveling. It's obviously intended to be a replica of the Lady of Pain, but the button eyes and its plush softness don't strike much fear into your heart. Mariska holds it up for you. This was found in a well-trapped strong box sunk deep beneath the surface of Sigil. It was part of a small hoard of treasure and forbidden magical texts, though I don't know what it's for. If you like it, it's only 99 copper coins. No, none of these look like they'll, erase memory, so don't really know what to do on that front, so we'll call it on that for now. We'll head back to the area. It's this one, right? I straight up forgot which doorway it is. And hopefully I'm not burping into the mic. Alright, and let's talk around a little more then, I guess. We could maybe relay our information to the Laura and ask her, like, if she knows where to get the whatchamacallit. Nope, never mind. Alright. I just got your hopes up for nothing. Pretty cool. I'd like to know what's in there. It looks like trees. I thought it was like clockwork or something at first, but I don't know how that would even make any sense. Anything fun in here? Nenny Nine Eyes, that's a name. The petite attractive young woman is smiling blissfully and humming to herself. Her wide pale blue eyes seem to constantly drink in her surroundings as she looks about. Greetings. Well met, good sir. I'm Nenny, and how are you this fine day? She suddenly notices your scars and places a gloved hand over her mouth. Oh my, you're hurt all over. Morty spins around you, mocking the girl's obliviousness. Powers above, Chief, she's right. I never noticed before. You're covered in scars. They're all old scars, I'm fine. She nods quietly, lowering her hand. I had some questions. Huh? Oh, how shameful of me. Don't mind my rude staring. I am called Nenny, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to our brothel for the slaving of intellectual lasts. You have tattoos on your scars, too. What's that one? I like her. I like how she's asking me the question. That one's looks fascinating. Look at the way the lines of ink. I think that's ink. She squints at the tattoos and reaches out to touch it. You know what? I'll allow her to touch you. I think that's ink. She traces a figure around the edge of the tattoo. Is it ink? And what a pattern. Look at the way the lines intersect here. It's simply amazing. I could make it out better if there weren't so many scars. There's nothing to be done about the scars. They're permanent. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fox me for even mentioning them. But I have to know. Are you absolutely sure you're alright? I'm looking at you and I can't help but believe that you're not in some pain. I have amnesia, but that is all. Amnesia? Loss of memory. You are so lucky. Everything must be so new to you. That's the one way of looking at it. It's an angle I hadn't considered. I'm so pleased I could open your mind to that idea. I've heard that's what being a sensate's all about, bringing new experiences to others. Sensate? Sensates, oh, they're so dreamy. They believe that you achieve understanding only through experiencing as much of the multiverse as possible. Taste this, listen to that, feel this, look at that, and there's so much out there. It's such a big place, it's difficult to take it all in sometimes. I had some other questions, I say as if I've asked her any questions at all. Please ask. What are you doing here? I'm talking to you, silly. It's like I talk to all the patrons here. All the prostitutes do. That's just what the brothel's about. Learning new ways to talk and share experiences and understand other people. It's one way of calling yourself. Do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell?
My journal.
No, sorry, that's a great name though, huh? I bet she's a really interesting person. Hey, you should ask Eve about her. Eve collects all kinds of stories. I mean, that is actually kind of helpful. It means there will be... That's who we need to talk to here. I bet you to, like, complete our quest, so... Nenny is useful, apparently. Even if it took us a while to get to what we needed to. So, next time, I guess we'll just keep exploring the brothel. And keep asking around. Keep making progress, hopefully. Sorry, this one's a little shorter, but... I'm kind of pressed for time here, but in any case, as always, thank you for watching.